What's up, y'all? It's Nasia from Allthingsnaisa, and I'm back with another video. Enjoy this new intro.
I'm too sexy for this syrup, too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for this ice, too sexy.
So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to use Dollar Tree t-shirts to create cute little holiday shirts that look something like this. Stay tuned because I'm also going to show you guys how to use the website Love SVG to get some free SVGs for whatever occasion you really need them for. Let's go. So guys, here I am up close and personal with my laptop, and I'm just basically going to show you guys how I find free SVGs. So if you see right here, I already searched free Thanksgiving SVG, and then I went through the ones that were offered, and then I liked a particular one from a website called Love SVG. And a lot of these websites will give you free usage of their creations. You just have to give them props. So basically, this is me giving Love SVG their props. Thank you for letting me use this free SVG. So I'm just going to be looking for, you know, a SVG that'll be cute to wear. So this one says gobble till you wobble. I think that's pretty cute. Now with these types of websites, they want you to make an account or log into your account, and I actually do have a login for this account. Now I'm gonna look for the download now button. It came down here in a zip, so I'm gonna press it and go to the Gobble Till You Wobble SVG cut and press extract all. Now that that's done, I'm gonna exit out of all of those for the time being, make that smaller, press finish on the project I was working on before. So now I'm gonna go to upload over here, upload image, browse, and then you're gonna see this right here. Press it and press open. Oop, wrong one. Try again. And there you'll see it right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and press that and press upload, and it's gonna upload it into Design Space. Now I'm gonna press it again and add it to the canvas. Now you see it right here. So I'm just gonna make it bigger. Now, because my shirt is actually this color, so what I'm gonna do is ungroup all of this. Then I'm going to take out the turkey, delete it, and just X out all of these little pieces because I just don't need those. If I did have a vinyl, those colors, I would use them, but I don't. So what I'm going to do now is click away from the design, and I'm going to highlight the design. So click away and then highlight. After I highlight it, I'm going to go down here to weld. And I'm going to weld all of that together so that it's just one basic cut. Now I'm going to just look at my shirt and reference how big I want the Gobble Till You Wobble to be. And now that turns out to be about almost 7 in width and almost 6 in length. So I'm going to go over here to make it. Then I'm going to mirror my image. Now I'm going to press continue. Then I'm going to show you guys the next step. So now this is pretty much the step where you want to just look at the supplies that you have and kind of go through the colors that you have. So I'm going to be using this fall colored shirt. I got it from Dollar Tree. It was clearly just $1. It is from the brand American Apparel. It says it's the Tri-Blend collection. So what that's telling me is that it's probably like cotton, polyester, and then something else. I don't really know. But I'm going to use my sizer vinyl on this. Now you pretty much want to go through what colors you want to use. So when I think of fall, I think of like orange, green, white, maroon, you know, so, or gold, because I do have a little gold. So these are pretty much the colors that I have available in those kind of colors. I'm just going to go with the white. I'll get a little crazy on the next one that I do, but for the first one, I'm just going to keep it simple with the white. I'm also using a brand new Cricut mat. Let me show you how I do it. So the material that I'm going to be using is Everyday Iron-On, which I already have in my favorites list. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap that. And yes, my computer is touchscreen, so that's why I'm able to just tap that. So when you tap the button of the material that you're going to use with the Cricut Maker, if you have the Explorer or Explorer Air 2, there's a dial that you choose and it'll have iron-on that dial. But if you're using a Maker, you pick your setting on the computer because there's so many more materials that can be used. But then you'll start to see this little arrow button. Let me see if I can show you guys a little closer. So now you'll start to see this little arrow button begins to flash. And that basically means you can go ahead and insert the mat. So I'm going to show you that now. Go ahead and peel this off of the new mat. It's a beautiful sound. And I'm going to go ahead and put my vinyl onto my mat. Since this is a new mat, it does adhere very easily. There's a few wrinkles, so I'm going to go ahead and smooth that out. When you're putting the vinyl onto the mat, you want to put it shiny side down, and it'll even tell you that on your computer. So now I'm going to make sure that it's underneath these two little guides, and then I'm going to press that flashing button. Now that the button is pressed, I'm going to go ahead and press fast mode because I ain't got all day. And then I'm going to go ahead and press the flashing Cricut button. So basically when the buttons are flashing, it's telling you, okay, you can go ahead. So now this is probably going to take like less than 5 minutes to cut. If that, I'll give it about 2 minutes. Now that it's done cutting, I'm going to unload my mat by pressing the flashing button. Again, it means go ahead. Then I'm going to just close that up and make myself a little bit more room. Then what I'm going to do is evaluate how big it is, the cut is, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my roller blade. This roller cutter is from the Dollar Tree, so I suggest that you go get one. And I'm going to go ahead and push that down. Look where it needs to be cut. And cut. So I went ahead and cut across. Now I'm going to cut up. Now I can go ahead and remove that extra vinyl. And that's called scrap vinyl. You never want to just get rid of your scrap vinyl because you can use it for other projects. That's a lot of extra vinyl that's going to be used. So basically why I did that is because I like to weed now from the mat. So this is something I learned from TikTok. I'm going to go ahead and put my roller cutter back. And what also has changed since I last saw you guys is this straight weeder that I talk so much crap about has become my favorite weeding tool. So I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to weed with this. So I just lifted a corner. And like I said, I'm using sizer vinyl, and sizer vinyl always just weeds the best to me. Better than any other vinyl I've ever tried. Now it is completely weeded. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove my design from my mat. And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and move my mat out of the way, as well as my Cricut. And get my little Easy Press mat. So this is a Cricut Easy Press mat. This is just basically what you put down before you press with the Easy Press. Then I'm going to go to my Cricut Heat Guide. Okay, I have the Easy Press 2. I'm going to tell them what I'm using. So I'm going to be using Everyday Iron-On. And then I'm going to tell them my base material. It is I'm going to press the cotton and poly blend because it does say tri-blend. So I'm going to say press that. And then I'm going to be using a Cricut Easy Press mat. Then I'm going to press apply. And it's telling me to have, I'm going to preheat my fabric at 5 seconds at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 seconds with light pressure. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to set my temperature. Let me see if I can show you guys. I'm going to set my temperature on my Easy Press by pressing this button. And then I'm going to go down to 315. And then the time is going to be, whoop. Okay, and the time is going to be, come on, time is going to be for 30 seconds. So press that button 50 million times till you get to 30 seconds, then repress it. And now it's going to cool down to the temperature that I need it to. I'm gonna go ahead and set that out exactly how I want it and just basically look at how it's gonna look when I have it on there. And it's gonna be really cute. So that's how it's gonna look. So now the Cricut Easy Press is at 315 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove my design. And it said to preheat for 5 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so went ahead and preheated that for 5 seconds. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply the design. When I'm pressing, I'm adding light pressure. The beep means that it is done. So I'm going to go ahead and remove and just let it cool down a little bit. This is what it looks like when it is first removed. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I like to use my carrier sheets to go ahead and pick up the scrap vinyl that I weeded out so that I don't have to go one by one picking up little pieces. So that's a little Cricut hack for you. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the parchment paper and put it over and just repress this for about about 10 seconds, because when I did my first peel, it wasn't done adhering. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of pressure. while I do this. And this is parchment paper literally from Dollar Tree. So just Reynolds parchment paper. And this is how the design came out. Just like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thanks so much for watching. This is the finished product. It came out really cute, and I think it's gonna be a cute little shirt for my daughter to wear for Thanksgiving. If you guys like this video, I dare you to smash that like button. Please comment and subscribe to my channel if you wanna see more content just like this. And go ahead and share it to your friends and family who might wanna buy a Cricut or who might already have a Cricut sitting in the back of their closet, because I get that a lot. If that's you or a friend that you know, go ahead and share this video out to them and share it out to the world. Thank you guys for supporting me, and I'll be back with another video very soon. Peace out.